Yes,
Hello?
what go on?
Nothing. How are you?
Me there, go on. I look at the wickedness where I'm told the
Oh,
man.
okay.
You see what we're talking
Oh,
about?
okay.
Yeah, man. So what you doing? How was the day?
You know that I've been on a ramp from yesterday. Remember, I was talking to you regarding what you're talking right now,
Yeah.
the young man that died.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last night I was just on Facebook trying to send out some information to people that they can see what's really happening,
Yes.
manipulation
Yes.
that's taking place.
Yes.
Because it's just too much. And you know that even yesterday 2 cops shoot another guy again, a black guy.
Where? In America again?
In America they shoot a black guy.
Why? No man, it's too much man. Get into
And the guy and luckily somebody was in their car that videoed the whole scene, and the guy wasn't doing anything.
Wow. So it's a plot to get us out.
Is an agenda. And I think maybe why they're doing all of these things because they want to uprise in the black community where they can bring force in there and kill us all. Because that is what they want.
Yeah, maybe that. I think something like that, you know. So now.
It's an agenda.
So what you think? How you think we can deal with it? What advice you would have said that we can deal with this and get this thing out of the way that it stops?
All right. The thing is, what I'm saying, you know, is not a matter of using violence against those people.
Yeah.
The solution that we have to do, we can protest. But what I would have done, I would go out in the street, you know, carry your blanket and everything that you want, your food and everything, and all of us just spread out and block up all of the streets and sit down. Let them stand up.
Yes.
Because that is what they're not going to do anything. We don't do anything, they don't do anything, and see who can survive out there. Because at least we have our food, we have our water, we have our comfort.
Yeah.
We just sit down there and do nothing. And we need to stop funding these organizations. We need to stop funding these elites. We need to grow our own food and stop going to their place and supporting them.
Wow.
We need to come off of the system where we don't support the system because it's our money is billing these things where they're using it and killing us.
Yeah.
We're paying taxes for these people to turn around and kill us.
And that is smart, that madness. You can't continue. You cannot continue like that. Something that has to happen.
So we are feed the beast. We need to stop feeding the beast.
You're feeding the beast to come and kill you. Yes. Feeding the beast to come and destroy your life. Why?
Yeah.
Why? I tell you, it's very sad. Very sad. Well, you know, I tell you, but I am thinking of, you know, and this is what I think about for the longest while. If we, and I just say if, because I don't think it would ever happen, but if we come together and sit down and have some meeting, pretty smile, and have some meeting and see how we can attack this problem, and see what can we do or what we can do to really and truly get this thing out of the way once and for all. Because the truth is, the earth is here for each and every individual to live.
Yeah.
And it's not for one man or one set of people or one person to come say, oh, the earth belongs to me and you don't belong to me. You're not supposed to be on the earth, you should be under the earth. That's madness. That's rubbish. And it just pained my heart to see how every time we hear the outcry, one more die and we just bury him and he's just gone. And we just bury him and just gone. And police just take it for joke now and just walk around and murder, slaughter people by the minute. That young girl was right, you know.
People.
Yeah. But there are people.
Black people, they murdering.
There are people. There are people. They are not animals. Yeah. And then we just went to funeral, put on the block, cry, moan, wipe our eyes, and we say, oh, Mark was a good boy, John was a good boy, but oh my God, that's wicked. It's too wicked. Do you think they're going to hear us when we sit in the back room and in the bedroom and cry, it is too wicked? Or among our friends and say it is too wicked, we need justice? No. Maybe we have to get somebody attention for them to know that we have enough, and whichever way we have to really do it. But you see problem now, people, now some of us are a little bit too fraidy in except I think about so many things. Because a woman tell me that day she ready for run to Jamaica, but Yeah, the big old butt coming, you know. She have to wait till her little boy finish school. Man, so what about the woman where child just come out of the womb? And she have to run with him and pull him up and carry him for survival. Let alone you have a 18-year-old in college or university and you want to wait. We always find excuse. You understand me?
So, yeah.
And when
So that.
And when you see we take it serious is when it come at our doorstep. We want everybody to sorry for it. But Mary, who suffered the loss of her son, Jane, who suffered the loss of her husband, and all of these people, we don't busy with them. I don't know them. I don't know him. He was a troublemaker after all. The news report that he was a troublemaker. So because the news said he was a troublemaker, he is a troublemaker then. Because the news dictate who and what is a troublemaker. Go ahead, sister. Stop. Say your thing.
Yeah, as I was saying that, you know, you cannot use fire and fight fire. You have to use water and fight fire.
Yes.
And these people, they are fire. So we have to be water.
Yes, but you're messing up.
How it's gonna happen, we have to all unite together, come together as one, with one mindset.
Yeah.
And as I said, take it to the streets.
Yeah.
Where we block the streets, where all of us sit down, lie down, whatever you want to do. Carry a pot, carry your chair, carry anything, and we just sit down there. Carry a tent.
Well, I know.
You don't move.
Well, I know.
Huh?
If you carry everything that you mentioned with you, go there, right?
Yeah.
And the police come and say you need to go home, and you decide you're not going home, what do you think gonna happen?
No, but they can't, look here, they can tell one person or two persons to go home, but they can't tell 1,000 persons to go home.
They come with a loudspeaker, they come with a...
If you look on the street, no, if you look on the street the other day, if you look on the street yesterday or the day before, you know, it's a whole bunch of people, and the police don't trouble you unless you are retaliating back, you know, you're throwing things at them or so on.
Hold on
so if you go there quietly,
hold on now. You want to tell me that you have an angry woman just lost her husband, her child, her brother, and you expect that person not to retaliate? Tell me about it.
No, but as me I say, if you have one fire and you have a put more fire on it, it's only gonna blaze.
But sometimes it blaze and burn out. But sometimes blaze and burn out. The problem, sometimes might be me have it dead in the midst too. For them to get the message, sometimes them have it dead too. If you get the message, if I so be the case. Because we come to them with the language of love and peace. And we've been speaking the language of love and peace for the longest while. And nobody hear us. So which language you think they need to know or they want to know? A two way I put it here, you know, right now I put it and say, we can get some money put together and get the law and fight for the one who lost. Or we can meet them on their own ground.
The law was made by them. You cannot win that. The law was made by them.
Well, that means we have no choice then. We have to... Since
what you have to do is take down the system. Take down the system. And for you to take down the system is to stop feeding the system. Let us all unite together and let us plant our own food and break away from the system where somebody make clothes, somebody do this and all kind of stuff. Stop support them.
Wow. Wow. How that can... How that can possible now with all the mindset people and people who don't want to listen?
Well, as we say, you just have to show them a light, you know, it's unity, you know, because right now, look here, they have their electrical company who work in there. They're not the one working there. We are the one working there.
Yeah.
They have their water supply who work in there. They're not working there. We are the one working there. So we have the idea. We know how the system runs. So if we come together and work together, remember we are running the system, and them are running the system, you know, is we. They only have fund the system, and our money basically have fund the system because of our money. Them just have the management skill. So if we can develop that management skill, do you think we can run a better system than them?
Of course we can do that. We can do that, but then again, you find that some of us are pulling to the east, some pulling to the west. And we just sit down to reason with a sister, brother, up on a natural, logical level. The first thing they say, I make your boy go and buy a troublemaker, yeah, man. What you have to take up that by your head for? I know your father and your son and your brother. And then we try to tell us, say, listen, we have better things to do more and listen about this man and police, yeah, man. I know my family, I don't know him. So you're bringing it to me far. That's what they must say, most of them. So how will we get in these dumbass ears to get them to understand that we have a cause right here and we need them to know that Black Life matters?
How can you get towards a cause like that? Is you have to get somebody on the forefront that knows information, that has knowledge. You can't just get one regular person who ever run out there and just make a news and say and whatever. You have to have a great thinker, a great mind, a person with knowledge that is there leading. Just like when you have a ship, don't you have a pilot there that is leading the ship? You have to have a leader. You have to have somebody at the forefront leading things that knows the system, that has knowledge about things. You can't just get in there anybody.
It's what Paul said a while. You reading Paul's comment?
No, I'm talking to you.
Okay. Paul just said we run you over with the car and they don't care. They're just glad to kill us if we start protest. And, you know, I cannot believe that Malcolm X some my time, you know. Sometimes I cannot like Malcolm X approach to certain things, you know. I kinda. Because I am in my 40s now. And I see so many things. I fly on plane. I drive on boat. I travel on bus. I travel on train. I eat food. I go to a nice hotel restaurant. And I do many things in my life. I achieve many things that I want to achieve in other words here. You hear me? So now.
Yeah.
So now, if we should have a modern day, quote unquote, Jesus Christ, sometime one and two of us have to take out the mantle and face it. And sometime it will work. Because you come with a good approach. I like your approach, but your approach now, I believe as Paul is saying, gonna fall on deaf ears. And if you had a little child, I used to grow up as a little child and some boy in my community used to slap me up to me little, you know? And I remember one day, I got check my brethren. And him and his father and me did a reason. I'll show you, I was about 11 or 10 years old him time there. And the man, and him son a reason, because through my father never there. I have to take on this man, my friend father, and go check them regular when we want some inspiration, you know? And while sitting there and reason with the man, the son was relating to his father, say some boy from the other community, checking that next week is holiday. And they will beat up the boy them when they're going for holiday. And the father get up, he was sitting down on a cart, donkey cart. And he get up over the donkey cart and he said, he looked at his son and he said, look at me. And his son looked at him and said, I am your father. And he said, yes, me know. And he said, any one of them boy try nothing with you, all you have to do, get a stone big enough we can bring hurt to that boy. And you move close to him and take the stone and lick him somewhere where you can feel it. And I guarantee you that they won't trouble you again. And that never left my head, you know, that never left my head. Yes, may that man's soul rest in peace, he died 2 years ago. And I can tell you now, the boy them carried them chat with you. And me and some other guys was there. And I find one of them who a troublemaker. I know when the jerk him the first time until this day. You remember the jerk? And never trouble we again. But every time you lie down and I take kill. And I speak, oh, that's the right, it's unfair. That's the right, it's unfair. What's gonna happen? I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying, I'm not, we are just looking into the solution, into the problem and see how we can get this problem out of the way. Because since 2014 until now, 6 years straight, some beautiful young lady being brutalized and killed in America for no apparent reason. When I say man, you know, I say ladies. I remember this young lady, she tried everything. I think she named something that blonde. Yes. And we just, it go all over the media. And everybody hear it and we all see it. Nothing happened. This is not the first time police kill a man by using a knee, pushing in ribs or in neck or something like that. It's been going over and over and over again. And as I said, I'm not inciting no form of negativity. I'm trying to reason out in my mind with my people. How can we approach this thing and how can this thing come to its halt? That we as human beings can live together as peaceful as ever. You don't have to like me. You don't have to love me. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to mix with me. But one thing, you don't have to want to kill me either. I'm equally right here to live here just like you. So why is it that you believe that I am not worthy to live on the place that I'm born and living on, called Earth? Why is it that you think that you're superior? And why is it that every time they just kill us off, destroy us, and we hear all kind of things about how they're trying to cut population and try to kill black race and all them things, and black people been killing and dying and this and that been happening over and over. We have to remember that is not every white people are bad, but we still have some good white people. We still have some bad people. Yeah, that's why I say. Grace here. That's why I'm saying, no. Malcolm X word live in my head until today. Malcolm X say if a dog get in your way, kill that dog. Whether it be a 4-foot dog or a 2-foot dog or a no-foot dog, get rid of that dog. And right now, Gracie Robinson is telling us that an eye for an eye, and that is how it sound and look. Because we've been using the strongest language on earth, which is the language of peace, the language of love, the language of forgiveness, which them tell you every time to behave yourself, be good, and we go to heaven, go drink a whole pot of honey and milk. So because of that now we become the good one. We take all the abuse from everybody, every time, everyhow, and just fall along and dead. And as Gracia said, enough is the freaking enough, and that is true. Because I'm sick, I don't know what the guy, but I'm sick and tired to hear this happen to that brother and happen to that, and people boast every time, and sometimes get a pat on the shoulder and then gone again to go kill another person. So what is it that you and I doing now? We're gonna just fall behind every day and watch another one go down and we say, oh, she was a good girl, you know, he was a good boy, you know, this was a that, you know, and that. Remember you told me there's no need to use the law because the law won't work. So we can dismiss that idea now. So which other option we left with? Can we have to have something? We can't fall behind and stay like this. What I learned in war, everybody get hurt. If two cars collide, don't think that if my car hit your car, my car gonna mash up and your one door mash up. The two of them gonna get damaged. And in war, both people will get damaged and both party will get killed. Yes. Me now say if you war, but if what that hit at that, anyhow you take we are dead, see we are dead anyhow. So might as well, as I always say, I rather dead for a cause than live without a cause.